In the mirror, I blame you for the times we would leave me astray. Weeks turn to months stressing, you wouldn't leave me a day. So heartless, my ribs was touching, you couldn't leave me a tray. Discovered the truth, then got off his knees when he prayed. Counting bars on my dome, I hear the angels, they phoning me home. You dial, spinning numbers on a rotary phone. Crying the seeds of slavery was locally grown. Dying to meet his maker, we just hoping she home, hoping she home.
Well, everybody took a chunk of me.
Dying to meet his maker, we just hoping she home.
Can I have a light? Please? I'm ready.
The king with the crown of thorns has arrived. Became one with the lawn to survive. In the circle of life we was born to revive. Thank God I made it off these corners alive. Follow the path that the coroners drive. They corner the God. There's spirits around, we all born with a God. Brothers, I had dreams of born with died. Mourning with pride, all in his eyes. Steady running from what they calling demise. We all in disguise, shooting stars that fall in the skies. The God body, it's all in his vibes. He who answer the call and the cries. Begging, like your cup runneth over, just pouring her out. Pain expressed through a small pour in his eyes. Witness to destruction, these demons all spawn a devise. The other side been stolen to rise. Clark Kent been brawling with side. The ways of the world are foreign to God. The chosen would descend to earth and fall in the pods.
I was the record company that stole my albums and didn't pay me, and they came to Switzerland, and I said, where's my money? And they said, we're not going to give you any money. I said, oh, yes, you are. And I got a gun, and I followed him to a restaurant, and I tried to kill him. I missed him, and I went back to America.
You actually pulled the trigger?
Oh, no, excuse me. Yes, I did.
Look at this stuff. This is history here. You're history.
This is garbage. I can say I bled for garbage.
So this is meaningless.
No, at one time it meant a lot. When you're just a young kid, this is everything to
I was
me.
lost at the light, took a left at the road. Look, we all on our right. Put the auction on mic. First time flying, got lost in the heights. Unmarked graves from times they would auction a life. The owls and the hawks in the light. The frost in the torso, the force to the sight. The portions are lost, so they walk in the night. Off with the hype, off with the hype. Off with his head, off with the maze that were forming his dreads. Off with his legs, off with his legs. The days I were falling conform to the bread. Roll an 8 to the face, he get altered with meds. A candle in space on the floor for the dead. Dead. Roll an 8 to the face, he get altered with mans. The candle in space on the floor for the dead. Dead. It's off with his hands, off with his arms. You reach, you get lost in the charm. Preach. What's a king to a boss in the dawn? What's a ring to the mark on your palm? Alexa, who is Marcus Garvey? Who is Nina Simone? Sometimes reassurance is needed even when he in the zone. Then the natives called him Pharaoh when he traveled to Egypt alone. Desert sands, reality went from black and white to a sepia tone. In Jerusalem, I walked barefoot on the street with the stones. Covered in salt at the Dead Sea, the gods would see me atone. Alexa,